and check out Jisoo. I think we should be able to check her out. I want to go and check out the quality of this piece. Is Unity gonna load up? It is not gonna. It is loading up. Is it gonna show us? Is it not gonna show us? I gotta check out the quality, bro. Oh, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. We cannot see these collectibles even though they are in the app. Let me know in the comments down below if you are able to see them. Also, the Little Mermaid dropped today, right? The Little Mermaid dropped today. I need to find out whether it's sold out or not. There's 46 in the marketplace. There's 41 flounders. Isn't that the secret rare? Is this a craft or a burn? I think that you have to craft the flounder in order to get him. But let me go and check out to see if this sold out because I think it's 35 gems on the drop. It's pretty cheap. It's pretty cheap. 35 gems. Is this a blind box? It is a blind box. 35 gems for the blind box. I'm not too sure why it says 35 gems here. I thought this was a craft only, but maybe more items needed to craft. Oh, so you need to have all 3 pieces in order to craft these. I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that. Let me go and check out the marketplace real quick. 33 Sebastians, 46 Ariels, King Triton, 39. And if this was a 35 gem box price, are they charging you to craft it as well? So you have to get all 35 gems for each one. So you have to get it 3 times, and then you got to pay an extra 35 just to craft it. All right, well, this is the emergency meeting, right? This is the emergency meeting. We're gonna go and check out the feed. There's just so much stuff to talk about. Also, let me go and check out what these topics are, man. How's everybody feeling out there? Blackpink Veve Digital. That's right. We are getting the Blackpink Veve Digital. And are we getting new users? Have you guys noticed any new users? Walt Disney is under 1,200. That is right. Walt Disney is under 1,200, which is crazy. I mean, Walt under 1,200? No, I think he's under 14. I think he's under 14. Let me fix that. I'm going to put 15, even though he's at 14 at the moment. Could he go any lower? Could Walt Disney go to 1,200, anything like that? The new comic book platform. I want to talk about the new comic book platform because it's almost like they're giving us and they're dumping more stuff on us, but we don't have a chance to burn anything. And on top of that, we're not able to use MCP points. So I've been thinking about this new comic book platform. I want to talk about it with you guys. Can someone FUD with a large collection? That's another topic for today. If somebody has a collection of 1,000 collectibles, could they be considered fudders when they invested more money than you? I think that's the question that I want to ask everybody. Also, crafting versus burning. I know we're getting a lot of craft, but are we going to get burns? I mean, you know what type of burns I'm talking about. Let it burn. The psychological aspect of Web3 and how to change the way we value our items. This is going to be a little spicy one right here. How do you value your stuff? How do you value your stuff? And if something was fun, is that valuable enough to you? One last question. Are you buying meme coins? Are you buying meme coins? Better yet, what's up with the Tokidoki drop? The Little Mermaid. And how low can Todd go? How low can Todd go? Oh, man, these are a lot of questions, bro. A lot of questions. We're going to get into them. Do I have an intro for this? I do. I think I do have a VeveArcade intro. Let's get into it.
Can you tell me what song is this from?
VeveArcade, blast through your Sunday walls, we reign. Kid Arcade, spin the game, drop the paint out your plane. DJ Cricket, she throw the NFTs like a Frisbee D. Biggest bro, dropping trivia, gifts, come get your spree. Canvas light, stroking art, B-boy Smurf, break the dance. Live wire feeds on streams, his hands craft your chance. Crypto is open, see voyages in digital lands. Peel your sight, off the block, our boom bap sounds expand. With lines sharper than fresh cars cutting through the static. We weave the fabric of the scene, our cipher is ecstatic. VeveArcade, Sunday shine so magnificently. Kid Arcade, twist the flow, I choose pain excessively. DJ Cricket, she throw the NFT, flipping swiftly. D, biggest bro, dropping gems, come claim your bounty quickly. Pixels dance, the mural's hardest, Smurf busts the stance. Pause your life for the stream, stitch your faith with his hands. On that open sea sail, charting digital sands. Lift your gaze from the block of errors, beat no bands. Conveys the edge of dialogue, cause cleaner than new decks. Symphony of the cipher, grab your soul and it connects. It connects. It connects.
In VeveArcade, where fortunes are there to make. Digital drops that'll make you elevate. Open sea waves, VV treasure hunts. Kids art the prize, no fronts, no stunts. The rugged in the back, he's scheming on the take. But the arcade family, we know the real from the fake. Sundays, the kingdom, microphones the throne. Kid Arcade reigns in this trivia zone. Oh, rest, forget the static, come and vibe on the stream. Kid Arcade with the flow, break the scene. Know what I mean? Trivia master, giveaway king, so supreme. With DJ Cricket by his side, shining like a beam. Kid Arcade, Smurf with the art parade. Sunday for microphone, we got it made here. VeveArcade, tune in, don't you fake? Cause the Ruger taking NFTs like a raid.
How's everybody feeling out there, man? How's everybody feeling out there? How's everybody feeling out there? This is an emergency town hall meeting. We are going to have to talk about everything you don't really want to talk about. We're going to talk about it here today. We got a bunch of topics for you guys. But before we get this episode started, we need everybody to please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. It is easy. It is free. Hit that like button like you hit that buy now button, because you never know. It could be a secret rare. Also, if you guys want to join us, the floor is open for anybody to jump on. I'm going to drop this in the comment section. If you guys are not doing anything, the link is in the description. Go ahead and click the link and join us. Let's talk for a little bit. I got some questions to ask you. I got some questions to ask everybody, right? Blackpink, Veve Digital. Let's talk about everything Blackpink, because I think we're going to have a Blackpink week. Now, one, I need to know three things. One, are you guys excited about Blackpink? Two, have you guys been noticing any changes in the marketplace or even on socials, right? On socials, yeah, we've seen a lot of numbers. But as far as the marketplace, have we seen any activity on the app? I know that we've got some active users, some new accounts. I haven't really seen any floors move. Is this week going to be a different type of week? Are we going to get a lot of accounts become active this week? Let me know in the comments down below. How do you guys feel about the Blackpink? Also, MCP points. How many MCP points are you guys going to use for the Blackpink drop? I got to know. I have to know. I was actually looking, coming soon. This one is dropping very, very soon. This is Jisoo. Jisoo, that is right, Jisoo. For some reason, I'm not able to see the 3D collectible, which really sucks, because I should have been able to see by now. Whenever it's on the app, you're able to see it from the desktop, and it's not loading. So I wonder if that's a glitch, or if that's, I know what people are gonna say. Oh, there's too many people trying to see it right now. There's a large amount of users, but I don't believe that. I just don't think that you're able to see it just yet. But what do you guys think about these? Are you guys gonna go for this? Are you guys gonna chase the set? Are you guys going to go for the ultra rare and chase the set if you land the ultra rare? Let me know in the comments down below. Did you guys become Blackpink fans this week? Or were you a Blackpink fan before it came to Veve? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, how high can this go? And what's going to be more valuable? What's going to be more valuable? Is it the collectibles? Is it the cards? Right? Is it the cards? Because I think that these cards actually get burned when you get the last collectible. But do you think these cards are going to be the move? Let me know in the comments down below. This is the interesting part right here. These cards. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm going to tell you the honest truth. I think I'm staying away from everything all. I think I'm going to stay away from it. If I do anything, it's going to be going for the ultra rare. Now, I'll tell you why in a second, but that's the only one I'm going to go for. Also, are we getting new users? That's the question, right? What's up? I'm not going for Blackpink. Not my thing. I see Osman Collects in the building. What's up, Osman Collects? Hey, yo, if you're not doing anything, Osman, join us. There's a StreamYard link in the comments down below. Anybody that's not doing anything right now, join us. It's gonna be a conversation today. It's gonna be a conversation today. So get yourselves ready. Walt under 1,500. Yo, Walt Disney under 1,500. That is crazy. That is crazy. That's like something that we would have never thought, right? Let me go into Veve real quick and go check out the Todd. I'm gonna go and check out Walt. Let me go and check out the Walt first. Let me Walt Disney. Let me get in here. And we might check out some of these golden moments, man. It might be a golden moment type of episode. There's 81 Walt Disneys. 14.98, 14.98, 15, 15, 15. Bro, that floor is thick. That floor at 15 is thick. Nobody is trying to let go of that Walt Disney statue for under 15. People are holding it for dear life. It's almost like the minute you start seeing it at 12, people start panicking to try to get one, right? And how long is that resistance gonna last? Because it happened with the Todd. The Todd had a resistance at 1,000 for a while. Anything under 1,000, people just bought it. It was like, oh, under 1,000, I'm buying it. I'm buying. Now it's like 500. So is that same thing gonna happen to the Walt Disney statue? Do you have a Walt Disney statue? And you might be getting rid of it soon because you're saying to yourself, hey, I should probably get rid of this right now before I feel worse. Oh, you're taking a loss, but I'm going to take more of a loss. I have an Amazing Fantasy 15, and I was trying to sell it 2 weeks ago for 200. 2 weeks ago for 200. And when I go look at the Amazing Fantasy 15 today, it's sitting at 150. Now I ask myself, I should have probably sold it at 200. I probably should have sold it at 200. I got a good mint number also. So if I was to floor mine, it'll probably sell because it's a low enough mint for it to move. 87 gems on X-Men #1. It's like when these comic books came into the app, these 1,000 edition comic books, the new comic book website, it really put a wrench into the marketplace, man. It really put a wrench into the marketplace. It's crazy and it sucks. It sucks. You know, because some comic books that need to be going up in price are actually going down, and comic books that you wouldn't even think that would be hanging hanging to their floor are actually doing really well just because of the scarcity, right? So did we mess ourselves up getting an Amazing Fantasy at 10K? Imagine Amazing Fantasy at 1K. That'll be nasty with it. Nasty with it. All right. Also, Tokidoki dropped. But how low could the Walt Disney statue go? I don't want to get distracted. Let's talk about the Walt. How low could the Walt Disney statue go? So let's say by the end of summer. We're about to begin summer now. In a few weeks is the beginning of summer. How low can the partner statue go? Do you guys have an idea? Do you guys have a prediction? How low could the Walt Disney statue go in the next few months? How low could the Walt Disney statue go in the next year? Right? Let's say by the end of the year, December 2025, January, where is the Walt Disney statue at? Let me know in the comments down below. And if anything was to get a pump, it's going to be this and the Todd, right? So let me know in the comments down below. I need to ask. I need to ask. And also, if you do have a Walt Disney statue, how much did you pay for it? I think that's a question that I need to know. I don't want to pocket watch, but just let me know if you feel comfortable. How much did you pay for your Walt Disney statue? I have to know. Let me go check out one of the topics we got in the building. Blackpink, Walt under new comic platform. That's right. The new comic book platform. How did that change the space? How did that change the marketplace? How did that change your comic book experience? Are you guys using the reader, right? Did you guys download the comic book reader? Are you guys using it? The Veve Comics reader. See, I got to sign in every time I open it. I don't even want to sign in, bro. If I'm already signed in the major app, why would I need to sign in again on this app? I get it is to read it. Maybe if I'm flying or for some reason, if I need to download my comics, I'll do that. But how many of you are actually reading from the reader? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, how did the new comic book platform change the comic book space? How did it change your comic book collecting experience? Did it make it better? Did it ruin it? Did the edition sizes mess you up? Is there just way too many books to keep up with? Right? Because every week we come in here, we get a whole new batch of new books, not including the ones that are dropping on Veve, and it's almost like, man, this is just way too much to try to keep up with. So, is that going to happen with everything else? Are we going to get collectibles dropping this many? Are we going to get cards, coins? Is it going to be, is Veve going to end up being one of the things that you cannot keep track of everything? You're going to have to find your niche audience and your niche hobby or interest or fandom and then stick with that, because to try to be into everything is going to be almost impossible. Can someone FUD with a large collection? I need to know. Can somebody be a FUDder if they have a large collection, like a super large collection? Let's say somebody has 1,000 collectibles. I think 1,000 collectibles is pretty big. I think 500 collectibles is pretty big. I think 200 collectibles, 250 collectibles is big. I would even say 100 collectibles is pretty significant. What do you guys think? If you guys had 1,000 collectibles, could you be considered a FUDder? Let's say you have 1,000 collectibles, and then you're criticizing the company on Twitter, on X, and then somebody that has 5 collectibles starts saying, "Hey, you're a FUDder. Hey, you're a FUDder." Is there any where do you guys stand with that? Can somebody with a large collection be FUDding? I think that's what I need to know. I need to know because I've been seeing a lot of things happening down in the space, and it's just really spicy. Crafting versus burns. Crafting versus burns. I'm just gonna say that crafting and burns, there's a big difference. I really want genuinely real crafting, real burns. Like, what they're doing with the card is actually pretty good, because that card gets actually burned. So there's a different aspect to it. But why are these licensors so not trying to burn anything? Oh, come on. I gotta find my charger. Where's my bag at? Crafting versus burns. I think that's the topic. Crafting versus burns. When you have to craft an item and you still keep the old item, is that exciting to you guys, or would you guys rather burn something? When are we going to get comic book burns? I think we're getting enough comic books to where we can start burning comics. Why are the licensors so adamant about burning comic books? Oh, we're taking them out of circulation. Yes, but when you burn, you can drop more on us because we'll just keep burning. It's the cycle of life. Imagine people were just born and nobody ever died. Everybody was just born. It doesn't work. People have to die and people have to be born. It's almost the same thing with collectibles, right? We have to be able to burn these things. So I'm asking for a friend. When are the burns coming? When are the burns coming? Psychological, could fun be utility? Maybe. Could fun be utility? Guys, if you had a collectible, if you had an investment, if it was fun, would that be enough utility? I need to know. Let me know in the comments down below. Do you buy meme coins? Are you buying meme coins? Let me know in the comments down below. Tokidoki drop, The Little Mermaid. I think we're going to have to go and talk about it. How low can Walt go? How low can Todd go? And shout outs to Doctor Strange for the music, bro. Shout outs to you, bro. Shout outs to you. All right. Guys, there's a link in the description. If anybody wants to join us, please click the link. Come on the stage. Join us. Let's get this party started off properly. I need to go find my bag. All right, let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. I got some questions to ask everybody. I really need to get into it. I need to charge my iPad though. So just give me a second. All right. We are in the building. All right, we're in the building. Is it gonna charge now? Do I gotta do it? Do I gotta do something over here? Let me do this. It is what it is. All right. Wow, let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Where's the first topic at? Where's the first topic at? Blackpink, Veve, Digital Collectibles. Have we been getting new users? Has anybody noticed any new users as of recently? Let me know in the comments down below if you guys noticed any new users. I heard people on X were saying that was new users, right? There was, I don't know how many new users they say that there were. Let me check out my notifications. It was was it like Guri? Was it, when was this? Was it on Guri's? Oh, it was right here on this one right here. All right. I am hearing that Veve signups are huge. And this is my boy Guri over here. What numbers are we seeing? I heard the signs up. I heard the signups were small. Anyone have any statistics? Thanks. Asking for myself. You're asking for a friend too. Is this true right here? Is this real? I mean, is there anyways 200 unique owners? Let me see. Hold on. So this right here, Shrump Palump, is saying that there's 215 new accounts in the last 18 days. 215 new accounts, and that was 16 hours ago. Wow. Is that the amount of new accounts that we've been getting on the app? 215? Because if it is, that's pretty slow. That's pretty low, man. 215 new accounts. Now, it's a little bit early. I get it. It's a little bit early because the Blackpink drop is not happening until next week. But if we've only gotten 215 new accounts in the last 18 days, that's gonna be a sad number. Now, I don't know if these are accounts that have done one purchase or any transaction. Maybe there's a lot of people that have downloaded the app but haven't necessarily. How come this is not charging? Let me make sure my laptop is charging before I continue. Oh, I know why. We're good. We're in the building. So Shrump Palump says that we've gotten 250 new accounts in the last 18 days. I think that if there's any time that we needed Veve Fox the most, I think it's going to be now. I think we need Veve Fox to come out here and shine some light on what is happening. Yes, we want to see also, wow, I read the Veve official posted that signups were up 500%. Veve official posted that signups were up 500%. So if ordinary signups were 2 a day and they go for 10 a day, that is 500%. So if we're getting 500 signups, if it's up 500, that means we're getting 10 a day. In the last 30 days, that makes no sense. 10 to 12 counts a day is the new signups. Since when? Is that like the last 30 days? It's almost like I wish the Veve Fox was out here just dumping information on us. To be fair, it could be a lot more. This is just new wallets who have purchased an item. So I have a question for you guys. Have you guys seen any difference in the marketplace? Have you guys seen any difference in the marketplace as far as engagement, people buying? Have you guys been able to sell anything in the marketplace? Have you guys noticed any new users? I've noticed one new user that, but he didn't come in through Blackpink. He actually came in through the Black Suit Spider-Man. He still came in through the Black, but yeah, if you are a new user, can you let us know in the comments down below if you're watching this today and you came in? If you're watching this right now and you came in through the Blackpink drop, let us know in the comments down below. We have to know, right? We have to know. All right. There you go. I had to get my camera cracking, man. All right, we're back. What's up? Yo, what's up with everybody in the building, man? G Metals, Little Mermaid, and Flounder are getting disrespected. Meeting is called to order. That is right, Video Shane. If anybody wants to join us, man, the link is in the description. Go ahead and click the link. Join us. Come on top. Talk to me. I got some questions to ask you. Imagine being new to Veve and going for the Little Mermaid drop. Is it really that bad? Let's go and check out the Little Mermaid. Let's go and check out the Little Mermaid drop, bro, because I think that it's 35 gems, and I don't think it's sold out yet. Let me go and check real quick to see how many have sold out, because I don't think it's sold out. How many have sold out? I think, I don't know, maybe half of them. How many? Let me see. Total editions. Whoa, only 400 aerials are in circulation right now. Yeah, this is not gonna sell out anytime soon. I don't even think the Flounder The Flounder's a craft only, though. How many editions of the Flounder are there? Remaining editions, 94. There's 94 remaining editions of the Flounder. The Flounder might possibly go up in price once it sells out, but then it's going to start crashing, right? Let me go and check out some of these pieces. We got the Sebastian sitting at 30.14. Sebastian is sitting at 30.14. Okay. Okay. Okay, Sebastian. Is that good? Is that bad? I'm not, it's not. I mean, if I spend 35 and it's 30, I'm not too mad because that's only 5 gems, but I'm curious to see what's going to happen in the next few days. Ariel, 22. Yo, what? Ariel is 22. You know what's crazy? If you need all 3 of these to go craft a Flounder, then once Flounder sells out, are these going to start dumping? Right? If you're holding one of these and Flounder sells out, these might go down in price. Flounder might go up, but these are going to go down. I don't even know how high Flounder could go. If I was to take a guess, Ariel could definitely go lower. I could see Ariel at 10 gems. Easy, 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 easy. 10 gems all day long. What do you guys think? Let me get a number in the chats. How low do you think the mermaid can go? Veve no longer courting degens. They're trying to appeal to fans and collectors. That is right, Mark D. That is right. What's up, Dr. Strange? How you feeling out here, Doc? How you feeling out here? Bought 2 Flounders, only 130 left to craft. Will it go up after it sells out? G Metals, as of in the last 20 minutes, there's only 94 Flounders left. So people are moving. People are moving. Kid Arcade, the best VV YouTuber. Man, I appreciate you, Ace Rig. I appreciate you. I don't think you can use MCP for Blackpink. It doesn't say it on the article. No way. Yo, if you're not able to use MCP, that is going to be nuts, bro. That's going to be nuts. No, you're going to be able to use it because I think I heard David Yu say that you're going to need MCP points, so you should be able to use MCP. I don't think that. Let me go look at this Medium article, bro. There's going to have to be something in here about the MCP. Look. There is a 10,000 minimum points bid for these drops. 25% of reservations will be allocated in the wait list for MCP priority bidding. So, yeah, there's going to be MCP for this. And let me make sure, though. Let me make sure. Yeah. It says right here. It says it right here. MCP 10,000 minimum points for these drops. Drops with an S. So it's basically talking about all of these. Actually, somebody said that you're able to join the wait list now. Let me see this right now. Are you able to join the wait list today? I heard you're able to join the wait list. No, it says notify me. You can't. 2 days until this one drops. 2 days. It sucks because I'm trying to look at the collectibles, but I can't take a look at them just yet. So it's almost like, come on, man. I want to see the quality of them. Let me go and check out these quality. Let me go and check out if we could see Jisoo. Jisoo, that's the one that we tried looking at. Jenny. Oh, we definitely can't see Jenny from the block. Definitely can't see Jenny from the block. It's almost like don't put them onto the web app unless we can actually see them, right? Don't even allow me to have a loading screen with the Unity because you're making me think like I can actually see these pieces. So, no, we're not able to see the quality of these. They're not that bad. I mean, I can't say they're the best. I think they dropped the ball by not giving us any animated versions of it. Not too sure. But let's get back to Ariel. How low can Ariel go? You think, how low can it go? I think she could go lower than 10 gems. It sucks. It sucks, bro. We got like, I think that how many are left, bro? Like it just so many of these are left. I can't see it. I can't see it. Let me see Ariel. There's just too many editions of her. Let me see. Out of 1989, the remaining editions is 1518. 1518. Only 471 Ariels have sold. Only 471 Ariels have sold. I wonder what the licensors are thinking, or do they even care, right? Do they even care? Because at the end of the day, it's a 3D model. They don't really have to purchase anything. They don't really have to package anything or ship it or nothing like that. They make one model and they duplicate it and they create digital, and there's not that much to make these things. So, I mean, I can't say that. They probably spend the money on a 3D modeler or something like that. But some of these things are actually taken from pictures. So 471 of these things have sold. Bro, that's not that good. That is not that good. Let me go look at the other pieces. Triton, King Triton is sitting at 26. So if I wanted to get a flounder, I would have to get a Sebastian for 30. I would have to get an Ariel for 21. That's 51. And then I'm going to have to get a King Triton for 70. Oh, okay. So like $75. $75 to get all three. I don't know if I'm going to make that move. How much is Flounder? Flounder is 41. Bro, it's so much easier to just buy a Flounder from the marketplace. How many of you guys have done that? How many of you guys thought you guys were gonna craft this and then said to yourself, you know what, this is stupid, bro. Let me go get the flounder on the marketplace. 40 is not the first appearance though. If they would have done my boy animated, that would have been a way different situation, bro. Like we already have a flounder, the FA flounder. You're gonna give us a flounder that's still. You need to make them animated, bro. Like you need to make all of these things animated. All of these things under the screen. All right. 41 gems. They're very disrespectful, bro. You guys disrespected the Little Mermaid. Now, should I rephrase that and say they disrespected the Little Mermaid? What would have you done different for this drop to be successful? I don't think it's a successful drop. Just for the mere fact that it hasn't sold out yet. And everything is below retail, including the secret rare. Like the secret rare is almost at retail. Let's see. It's like you need to. Oh, and that's what's crazy, right? It's 75 gems if you get all three, but you still have to pay 35 gems to get the flounder, which is nuts. How does that make sense? How does that make sense? Somebody help me make sense of this. What's happening, everybody? What's up, Osman Collects? I'm not going for the Blackpink. Not my thing. A lot of people are feeling that way. And I'm curious to see what if it doesn't sell out. It's going to be really bad luck. Cards are more valuable. You are going for it and bidding my MCP points. Walt is going to 900. Just watch. 900 will be crazy. Walt at 900. I can totally see it, though. I can totally see it. We know sometimes we can't be stuck in the past. The Walt Disney statue was like one of the best things on the app. But that was during a time where we didn't have this many items on the app. So it really didn't have that many things to compete with. Now, there's a lot of things to compete with. We got Miles Morales. We got Miles Morales. What else is better than Walt? I mean, there's a few things out there that are worth more than Walt. But as far as grails, what people would consider grails, Walt Disney in the past cycle was one of the best items, right? Like that and some secret rare Spider-Man. But is that going to be the case in the next bull run? I don't know. I think that people are catching on, and it's almost like holding on to something, especially if it goes down as low and as aggressively as the Walt has. People now might not want to hold it, bro. Like there's been a lot of people that spend a lot of money on that thing, bro, and they keep seeing it go down and keep seeing it go down. And it's like, hey, should I count my losses and just take 1,500 for it now, or just keep holding it till it goes to 900, 800, 700? I can see it at 700. I mean, it's not out of the realm of possibilities to see it for 700, right? Right. All right. But maybe I'm not right. Let me go and check out the Walt, because this is very telling. The Walt, as far as Disney goes, I mean, let's be honest. I mean, the Walt statue is a Mickey Mouse first appearance. I get that. Are you a Disney fan? And is there another Disney item that you like more than the partner statue? Maybe you like Elsa more. Maybe you like the Mickey Sorcerer's hat, which I think the Mickey Sorcerer's hat is pretty cool. We got the Platinum Moment Mickey. Let me go and check out this partner statue. But there's 81 in the marketplace right now. $14.98. How many editions does this collectible have? First appearance remaining 4,300 editions. Bro, we could definitely see this go lower, bro. Mate, I would love to, but on daddy family duties, but we'll definitely be discussing it on Web V weekends soon. That's right, man. Thank you, Osman Collect. Thank you. I appreciate you, Osman. It's all good. It's all good. Agreed, Pink Panther. I'm never selling my partner statue. G Metals. How much did you pay for your partner statue? I think that's the biggest. That's the biggest takeaway right here. Doctor Strange. Osman collects 900 partner by the end of summer if a large wave of new users don't come in. 900 for a partner statue. Okay, so if we get a wave of new users, the partner statue could go up in price, right? If we get a new wave of users, the partner statue could go up in price. But if we get a wave of new items, could the Walt Disney statue go down? If we get a wave of new users, there's going to be more people spending money. That might possibly pop. But if we get a bunch of new items, could this go any lower, right? Could this go any lower? If we get a bunch of new items, could this go any lower? For example, let's just say we get anime. Let's say we get sports. And I'm not talking about that boxing glove. I'm talking about sports. You know, not to say that boxing is not sports. That's not what I mean. What I mean is like we get sports, like a consistent sports drops, not a boxing glove once a year. You know, that doesn't do it. That's not going to do it. That's not going to do it. The Fidgetals with Funko Pop, the 18-inch Iron Man, doing it once a year, what's the point? Is it just to get us excited for a weekend? We need these things to be happening consistently. If you guys are going to give us a million comic books every week, at least give us some basketball every week or give us something else, right? All right, let me keep it moving. I bought my partner statue at retail, never sold. Don't think I'll sell now. G Metals. I'm not financial advice, bro. Not financial advice. We got the Steamboat Willie on the drop. The Steamboat Willie on the drop. And it was 60 gems. And we seen that thing go up to 10,000. Every time it went lower, we kept having the conversations with my lady about, should we sell it? Should we sell it? Should we sell it? And we never sold it. We didn't sell at 7,000. We didn't sell at 6,000. We didn't sell at 5. We didn't sell at 3. At 3, I was already like, hey, maybe we should sell this. Maybe we should sell this. We did not sell it. It went down to 2, to 1,000, 900, 800, 700. It's sitting at 2 right now. And sometimes I look back and say to myself, I wish we would have sold it. I wish we would have sold it. I got the Donald and Daisy on the drop. I end up selling that. And I seen that one go up to like maybe 2K or something like that. Whatever it pumped up to. I end up getting rid of my Donald and Daisy like maybe 400. Around 400, maybe 500. Somewhere around there. And it hurt me. It really hurt me so bad to get rid of that piece. Because I loved it. It was very significant to me. I had an emotional attachment to it. And then I said to myself, wait a minute. I have an emotional attachment to something that does not move emotionally. It's just an item. And sometimes, like in the real world, if you go to a comic book shop and you see a comic book in the wall, and it's like Wolverine #1, you're like, oh, Hulk 181 or whatever it is, and you look at it and it's like, oh my goodness, there's a comic book. I can probably get it today. Oh, maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't. And you leave. And then you come back to that store and the comic book is gone. That's happened to me before. In those moments, I do regret it and I do wish I would have bought it. And sometimes I correlate that with the digital space. Because in the digital space, I say to myself, oh, I need to hold on to this because then what's going to happen next? But the only difference is that here in the digital space, I'm able to track things. So no matter what, I'm able to go back and search the item and find it. It's not like the item disappears out of the marketplace because you have to find it again. In the real world, it's like that. In the real world, if you go to a store and if you see something, you can go back the next day and it's not going to be there. And now it's going to be hard to find. But here, we have a marketplace to where I can look it up and then just find it. So it's not going to disappear on me. So sometimes I got to have that emotional damage, emotional disconnection, or that attachment. I need to get rid of that attachment. And I've been trying so hard, even now with my Amazing Fantasy 15. I could have sold it for 200 last week. Now it's at 150. Is it going to go down to 100? Is Amazing Fantasy 15 going to go? Let me go and check out the Amazing Fantasy 15, bro. Boom. 64 in the marketplace. 169. Okay, it was at 150 earlier today. Okay, fair enough. Somebody went in here and bought some. But still, could that go lower? Could the Amazing Fantasy 15 go lower? I'm asking for a friend. So sometimes I'm like, should I hold this? VV Reader Comics should be 99 cents. That would bring in physical readers. Price on digital limited comics should be $3.99 each. I agree with you, Video Shane. I agree with you. We're going to talk about that in a second. Someone just scooped 1989 Lego Mermaid FA for $2.89. That's right. You're welcome, bro. Thank you, Doctor Strange. Red Hot Snacks. Sell everything, not financial advice. That's what everybody's saying, bro. That's what 500% of one is nothing. LOL. Jeff, you are savage, Jeff. You are savage. Sebastian should have been animated. Might have been tempted then. I stand corrected on the MCP. My bad, bro. No, it's all good. I mean, we all, sometimes I get things wrong too. Ariel actually looks good animation. They got a face right. They did. Ariel looks actually pretty good. I have 522 comics and some people consider me a fudder. LOL. Veve, please unblock Loco. I know they're blocking people. Not going for Blackpink. Ultra rare. I think everybody's going for the ultra rare, right? What do you guys think? Are you guys going for the ultra rare? Let me know in the comments down below. Let me go look at some of these Blackpink Walt under 1500. The new comic platform. Okay. Let's talk about the new comic platform, actually. Let's talk about that new comic platform. The new comic VV Comics. All right. So, there's a disconnect here. I don't think that they've successfully merged this platform with the VV platform and made this a fluent experience. I think a lot of people got turned off by the comic books. I really do. I do. I think a lot of people got turned off by the comic books. Let me know in the comments down below if you are one of those people that got turned off by the comic books. Why am I here? Let's go to the comics. It's just too many comics. Right? And the fact that there are like 1,000 editions, that almost put salt in the game. And when I come in here, it's like $4.99 to just read it, and then $7.98 to have a limited edition comic. Let's just say I'm a brand new person. Let's say I'm a brand new person, right? Let's say I'm a brand new person, and I come into this app. And I see it, VV Comics. Okay, cool. They got the comic books here. Oh, cool. $4.99. Okay, let me go. It doesn't even tell you right here, like $4.99. Let me add it to cart. Let me see how it looks in my cart. You see, there's no real explanation of anything that's happening right here. You're literally adding it to your cart, and it doesn't give you any explanation. I think that right in the front, it should give you the differences between a comic and a limited edition comic books. I think it should be dummy proof. Right here on the front page, it should say, read the comic book for as long as you want for $4.99. Own the comic book as a digital collectible on the blockchain for $7.98. I think it should be dummy proof. Big block letters. It should say, read the comic book for $4.99 or $3.99. And then it should say, limited edition comics, own it. And then maybe there should be a little video of the comic book in augmented reality. What do you guys think? I just don't think it explains it very well. I think that it's a horrible way to onboard people. Like, I mean, it's just you don't understand it. If you weren't into Veve, and if you were just a regular comic book person and you came in here and saw limited edition comic book, you'd be like, what is that? What is that? All right, hold on. I gotta sneeze. I'm back. Oh, I gotta sneeze again. Wowzers. I think it's the allergies. All right, let's get back to this website, bro. This website's horribly designed. Horribly, horribly, horribly. If there's a way to make this dummy proof, can we get a video? We need a video right here in the homepage instead of these banners. We need a video of somebody. It could be My Collectibles. It could be Old Rhubarb. It could be somebody. And it should be a video like, hey, hi guys. Welcome to the Veve Comics website. Here, you can read your comic books and you can own them. Let's explain how. You have a little Veve intro. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. If you wanted to read the comic book, all you have to do is it's $4.99 to read the comic book, bro. That's just too expensive. I think that just to read it, I gotta pay $5 just to read it. I could probably go get a physical one for cheaper than that, including shipping, including shipping. It should be a video. Hey guys, welcome to the Veve Comics website where you can read your comics and you can own them. You have two options. It's just horrible to, like, when you say it out loud, it sounds horrible. $3.99 if you want to read the comic book, and if you want to own it, you can own it for $6.98. Owning the comic book will allow you to view it in augmented reality and to sell it in the marketplace because of its scarcity. There's only a limited amount of comic books in circulation, and you're able to sell it. I think that's the biggest takeaway. Like, yo, you can read it and you can go and sell it. I think that's the biggest. If I'm going to read it for just $3.99, I don't know. I mean, it's pretty good because you get to see it. You get to read it before anybody else in the real world, right? This comes out at midnight. They're released physically the next day in the comic book shops, but it's almost like if you have a limited edition comic book, then you should be able to rent it to somebody that wants to read it. That should be it. You should be able to rent it to somebody, because then you're giving me an incentive. If you give somebody an incentive, like, yo, listen, you can pay $10 for this. You can even make it $10. But every time somebody reads your comic book, you're going to get 5 pennies or 5 cents. So if you got 20 people or whatever the number is, you're going to, we're depositing into your account. I mean, if there's something, this is the best setup for you to be able to do renting. Like, why isn't it that we can rent these things for people to read? Why is it that we own them, and instead of allowing us to rent them out, you're infinitely allowing people to just pay $3.99 to just read it? This is just really confusing. It's just really confusing to me. I don't get it, but I do get it because obviously I know what I'm doing. But for the regular person, like frequent asked questions right here, FAQ. Let me go see this real quick to see if this is. When will I be that is the first thing that you see in the FAQs, the frequent asked questions. When will I be refunded for a purchase that was not delivered? If that's the first thing that you have in your frequent asked questions, is this like a FUD show? I almost feel like this is a whole FUD show right here. It's just the way to move around this website just sucks. Why does my card statement show that I was charged fees for using my debit or credit card on Veve Comics? Is a comic in a limited edition? Why is it that we're not explaining what a digital collectible is on the frequent asked questions? That's the first thing that we should be explaining. The differences between reading a comic and owning it. That should be the very first thing that we see in here. All right. Yeah, the interface of this is just and it's also, even when you go for the drop, when you try to like find the new drops, I mean, yeah, you can look it up like this, but it's just not a fun experience. It's just, is this still available? All of these things are still available, bro. Like, nothing has sold out. and they raised the edition sizes, thinking they're gonna sell out, and they never did. They only sold out a few of the comics, like Spider Boy 1 and X-Men #1. Whenever we get another comic like that, we'll see it. But as of right now, nothing has sold out. Everything is still available. So, what do you guys think? Like, how do you guys? What would you change? What would you change on this website in order to make it a better experience for a new user? I think that for you to read the comic, it should be $1. It's like $1, bro. Like $1. What's wrong with $1? $1.99 to just read it. That's not a bad move. And then to own it, it should be $6.99 to own it, not $9.98. That's wild. And it's so confusing for a new user. If they were to come into this website, they would question it. They were like, what does that mean? Comic, limited edition comic. Is that a physical? That's what people would think. Like, does that come with a physical? Or maybe I should buy this one because I want the physical. They should have that option. Comic, limited edition comic, digital. And that's how you really connect and bridge the physical with the, because everybody goes on eBay to buy a comic. Why not just buy it directly from the website? I mean, I get it. All right. Maybe I'm asking for too much. What do you guys think? Am I asking for too much? I'm asking for too much. You are welcome, bro. Sell everything. 500% of one is nothing. Sebastian should have been animated. I agree. I stand corrected on the MCP. My bad, bro. No, it's actually good. Guys, I'm going to be out of here in like 9 minutes. Hopefully my girl, she's listening to me right now. Hopefully she wants to go get some corned beef hash with me. Come on. All right. I have 522 comics, and some people can see you got 522 comics, Marvelous Pack. Shout outs to you. Please compare that site to collectforever.com. Okay, let's go to collectforever.com. Let's go to collectforever.com. All right. Shop Funko Pop Hockey on Collect Forever. Okay. So off the bat, they sell Funko Pops, right? A new way to collect. Order on Collect Forever. Oh, you see? This is what we need. This is plain. I can see this and say to myself, oh, this is the process. You order on Collect, so you're basically on the website where you order, right? I love how they explain it. Oh my goodness. Okay. See, I'm liking this so far. A new way to collect. This should be exactly what the Veve website should be. A new way to collect. Hey, you love comics? Want to read the comics before they come out in the real world? You can read them here before anybody. Maybe for you to read it for the first 24 hours, it should be $3.99. But after that, it should be $1. One gem. And why can't we use gems? Anyways, a new way to collect. Own your comic books and read them in augmented reality on the Veve app. It should say that. Also, right here. Order on Collect Forever. Your collectibles are sent to your collection on e-pack. Okay, so if I order here, then I'll get my collection on the e-pack. And then I'll have the option to ship, store, or trade. Okay, this is plain English. Are these digital? Collect Forever, use Upper Deck. Switch to Collect Forever Evolution. I love it. Oh, we got uncirculated latest releases. Are these comic books? What are these? Protect and authentication. Eligible items are encased to provide superior protection and authenticity. Buy, collect on Collect Forever and transfer your Upper Deck e-pack where you can store, trade, or ship. Purchase any eligible comic mark with potential variant and have a shot at receiving a rare comic book variant cover. Okay, so this is understandable. I gotta sign in. So this is good. This is better than this website right here. This one just doesn't say anything, and just right off the bat it says comic $4.99, $7.98. It has no explanation. It has nothing. And if you go to the frequent asked questions, the first thing that it says is, when would I be refunded for a purchase? It's like, what is that? Is that the most frequent asked question? Is when will I be refunded? That's almost like you're letting us know that if I purchase something, something might go wrong, and I'm gonna ask for a refund. If that is the most frequent asked questions, right? That is the most frequent asked. Look, The most frequent asked question is, where can I read my comic? Shouldn't that be like in the front homepage, like right in the front of the, or like right here? Let me go back to this. Right here in the front homepage, they should have somebody reading a comic book in augmented reality. That's what they should be doing. It should be right there in plain English. I got mad, or not mad, but almost let down with the marketing team at Veve. I'm sorry, marketing team. Whoever's doing the marketing over there, they need to do something, bro. I know they hired my collectibles to do videos. I know they got old rhubarbs to make videos. Then y'all need a video up here where you show, hey guys, you should have my collectibles do it. Hey guys, welcome to the Veve comic book homepage. Here is where you can read your comic books in augmented reality. Purchase the limited edition book and you'll be able to sell it in the marketplace to potentially gain a profit. Or maybe not, because this is a collector's app. I mean, there should be something. There should be something. The fact that there's nothing in here, it's very confusing, right? Please. Oh yeah, marvelous packs. I think I did totally agree. Only issue with putting the price to own is they have different prices. Maybe they had to say starting at $7.98. Maybe. Oh, true. Agreed. And the price for the reader version should be cheaper, like $1 or $2 at most. Yes. If it was $1, I would probably go read some stuff. If it was $1, I'm not paying $4 just to read it, bro. Like, that's crazy because we don't really own them. Ooh. It's the way P. Diddy tried to call himself Brother Love. Whole time he was full of hate. Ooh. Why would I pay $3.99 to read a comic that I can buy the physical and collect forever on pre-order for $4.99 and possibly hit a 1/100 physical variant? True story. True story. I mean, if you wanted to read the story before you got the comic book, you would want to pay $3.99 though, right? I'm trying to play devil's advocate. If you were trying to read the story before it came out in the real world, wouldn't you want to pay the $3.99? I'm asking for a friend. What's up, Dr. Strange? How you feeling? Veve took the community's idea of renting and did it themselves. LOL. They did. Oh, that's scandalous, bro. That is scandalous, bro. That is scandalous. They could have easily said, okay, guys, if you own the comic book, there's only 1,000 or 1,500. If you own a comic book, every time somebody, all right, so for example, it's $4 to just read it. Imagine out of those $4, maybe you take $1, and that $1 you split it up between everybody that owns one. That's just $1. Now you still have 3 Veve, but that $1 is gonna be divided between 1,000 people. The 1,000 people that own the comic book. It might not be much money. It might be a percentage of a penny, but at least like that, there's an incentive and there's a sense of ownership. It's like if I buy a limited edition comic book and I own, I mean, like for example, Spider-Boy, issue number 6. It should be, oh, there's only 1,000 editions. Now, if you're fast enough and if you're here early enough, you can own one. If not, you can rent it for $3.99, which is what it is. You can rent it for $4.99. And now Veve will take $1 off that $4.99 and distribute that $1 between everybody that owns it. $1 divided by 1,000 people. Oh shit. That's 0.001 of a penny, which is fine because eventually it's going to become a penny. Eventually it's going to become 2 pennies. And if I owned enough comic books, that's going to give me an incentive to buy all the comics every single time. If I know that I'm going to get 0.001 percentage of a gem in my account, somebody read something, then I would even feel like I'm part of the company. It's like, oh, what? I'm going to get 0.001 of a penny every time somebody reads this. maybe I should put the link to this website on my website. Maybe I should put the link to VV Comics on my bio, because now I have an incentive for people to go over there and read the comic book. Right now, for you to read it is infinite. That's an infinite money loop. And we don't get none of that. So what is the point of me buying the limited edition comic book when it's going for under retail in the marketplace? Right? I'm just saying, I'm just thinking out loud of what can happen or what could potentially be the case if we were to get a 0.001 percentage of that, of somebody reading it. Then I'll promote it. I'll help promote it. I'll be one of the advocates for it. Veve charged us on Free Comic Book Day. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. No, they didn't, Marvelous Packs. But yo, Marvelous, can you come on here for a second, bro? I'm gonna put the link in the description, bro. I gotta ask. I got some things I want to ask. All right. The Free Comic Book Day. Free Comic Book Day. Let me Google that. Oh, I see. So for Free Comic Book Day, you were able to read it for free, but they still charged you $2.99 for the comic. There's only one rarity. I'm so confused. Isn't Free Comic Book Day? It's in the name. Free Comic Book Day. How hard would it have been to just say, hey, you know what? We're just going to give away 1,000 of these comic books. We love you guys. We love you guys. You guys are the community. You guys support us. We want to make you guys feel like you guys are valued. So what we're going to do, because, you know, we're just saucy like that, we're going to go ahead and let you guys download 100 of these comic books for free. One per wallet, one per account. Man, that would have been legendary. I actually felt a certain type of way when I missed, because I seen these comic books in the platform, the Free Comic Book Day one, especially the Marvel Mighty's looking joint. That one, I was wondering to myself, I'm like, how did everybody get that? Was that a free comic book? How is that a Free Comic Book Day when you're charging people $2.99? Bro, it's digital. I know some comic book shops were giving away free physicals. And you guys can do a free digital to people? That is nuts. That is nuts, bro. That is nuts. All right. Guys, without any further ado, I'm going to bring somebody on stage. Let's get into it. Yo, Marvelous Packs.
What's up, brother?
Well, let me get a round of applause for you, bro.
How you doing, my friend?
You know what? I think I'm doing good, but I feel like every Sunday I became a fudder on Sundays only. Only on Sundays.
You need the biggest bro to help you out with that. He's missing in action.
He is. He's out of town. I'm like, yo, without him, I just started going nuts over here. I'm not even going crazy. I'm actually keeping it. I'm holding myself back a lot. But what's up, Marvelous? How you feeling, bro?
You're keeping it real, bro. That's what you're doing.
Let me ask you some questions, bro. Since I have you here, I have some topics I want to get. Do you have a few minutes?
Yeah, man. I thought you were going to close down, so I was like getting excited. I was like, bro, check out this site, you know, and all this shit.
Oh, man. All right. Well, Blackpink. What's the first thing give me one word that comes to mind when I say Blackpink?
Wow. I don't really have a word other than astonished.
Okay. Astonished. All right.
Yeah, because I didn't expect that kind of level of IP. So that was always going to be a good thing for Veve in the long term. But for now, like, I just, you know, I don't see a lot of growth. There's a lot of hate in the NFT digital space.
Okay. Okay. Do you think that Blackpink is gonna bring in new users?
Oh, yeah, they're gonna bring some users, but they're not. It's not like people expect. It's not gonna be this big wave. But that's just my opinion. I could be wrong. I mean, I think a lot of us hope I'm wrong, but
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
I don't see it. I just don't see it. But I'm not in the fandom, and I feel like the fandom's in a different age range to want to collect this. But hey, I could be wrong. I mean, I really think this is a interesting drop. I think it's too complicated for new users to kind of understand what
What
they're
is
gonna
going
do.
on?
Yeah, you just said it, bro. Like new people coming into the VV comic app, they're not gonna understand this, man. Like they're gonna look at it and be like, what am I even buying? There's no real
Yeah.
intro, there's no video, there's no education on it, and there's no education I feel for this drop other than hype from within the community. I haven't seen a lot of new, Blackpink people coming in waves. I've seen a lot of users that have been turning off VV notifications starting to be like, "Oh, what's going on?" But
Mm.
yeah.
Okay. 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 The Walt Disney statue. It's sitting at 1,500. How low can it go? How low do you think it could go? And is it even a Grail grill? One of those grills that everybody says it is. Where are you at with the Walt?
I think that's an interesting piece. I mean, because of the Disney park, and it's like based on a real statue. But like, it's interesting because that physical piece isn't a real statue that anyone owns. It's something they visit and take pictures with. So they already kind of take digital utility from seeing it. But so for me, I've never really understood it. But to me, I understand the history and how important Walt Disney is. I've never been a big collector of that. I never owned one, and I've never understood why it was that valuable to begin with. So for me to see it get as low as it is means that it's not really at what the market thinks its value is yet.
Ooh.
It's going to go
Can you
lower.
see it go under 1,000?
Definitely. A lot of things are going lower. You said your AF-15 is at 169.
Yeah, that's
I
crazy.
mean, that thing was like just months ago, that thing was like at 250, right?
Right.
Or close to 300, and then we remember its all-time high was in the 500s to 1,000, depending on the mint,
Mm.
the mint number and the hype,
Yeah. Yeah.
so
Yeah. Yeah.
these things tend to go down after the hype ends. Like the shininess wears off and people move on. There's so much in the app and there's just so few users. I feel like the active users, there's more Marvel card collectors than VV collectors. That's how early we are. And Marvel cards is very niche that I like to collect. That community has probably like 8,000 members in a Facebook group. And I would say there's like probably 10,000 active Marvel card collectors that still buy Marvel cards. Look at Vivi, man. We barely can scrape up 5,000 users, you
Bro,
know?
yeah, this Ariel, this Little Mermaid, 400 of them sold. 400 Ariels, 471 Ariels. That's nuts.
I knew that thing was not gonna. I mean, it wasn't gonna perform. The price was too high. These are digital toys. These should be cheaper. Make the drops fun. Make it cheaper to go for. Make it like a mighty price, 13, 15, maybe 20 gems.
Ooh.
It might have done better. You would have made more money. But again, Disney hasn't been dropping a lot lately. That's also a sign to me. Like, I don't know. I see Vivi blocking a lot of people in the community that don't really say that much anyway. And then there's some that, yeah, sure, they should block them because they're being toxic or bullies, but yet they don't do it to the ones that are like bullies that are supporting the company but are being toxic toward other people and threatening other people. So there's like this double standard, which makes it seem very like a cult mentality. And that's been very disappointing to see lately. I'm very disappointed in how they've been managing their socials, how they've been marketing, how they've been not trying to educate new users in their websites when they redesign their new web platforms. Like, there's a lot of things that they got to work on. They really got to do
Yeah.
better. It's very
Yeah.
disappointing.
Wow. I have noticed that as well. A lot of people saying, questioning why they got blocked, saying, "Oh, why did they get blocked? I got so many collectibles." I wonder what the long term effects of that will be, right? Because if you're a collector and you got 1,000 collectibles, and for some reason Vivi blocks you, it's almost like out of spite, you might just go over there and just floor everything.
You posted it, bro. You posted the Mr. Sinister first appearance comic. It's like at $1. You know,
Right.
that just shows you
Yeah.
that shows you the reaction. You know, the reaction is you start blocking the voices and the passionate people in the community. Yeah, they're going to start selling stuff, and it off principle, not even to make money. Clearly they're taking it all at
Right.
a loss.
Right.
You know, so it's not FUD, it's just now reality that this is you know, a new low for them.
So we are looking at the VV Comics website right now. And if I was a new user, I would be so confused on what's happening in here. I wish there was a video in the front where it says, "Hey guys, this is what this is, this is what that is." What would you change to make this experience better? Also, I actually took this from you, bro. I'm gonna give you props, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I was in a space. I was ninja hustling over here. I was a digital Ninja Turtle earphone hustler over here. And I heard you say about renting, like you being able to rent. Like for example, if you own the limited edition comic, then you would be the one renting it out to the people trying to read it.
Yeah, I just thought it would be a no-brainer. I mean, I thought that
Then,
would be a win for like the platform, for
bro.
onboarding new users, for getting the hype into these comics, because that was something people really speculated on early on in this community. And I mean, I came into it understanding like you could really add utility to these comics in different ways if there was truly ownership. But it just shows again, they're not ours. We don't have any at the end. Like they're even if you buy the limited edition one, they're on the VV platform. So whatever happens to that platform, we're at will of it, you know. So that it's hard for me to at this point see VV capitalizing on the ideas of the community for them to make more money and do more cash grabs. Like the crafting ever since has also taken a turn to where we're being charged to craft in addition
Yeah, that's
to
crazy.
holding sets. Like that's not how it's supposed to be. Last time I checked, we crafted a soul stone for free.
Whoa.
That so Marvel's capable of crafting for free. There's no excuse that the IP is. It's either the IP or VV or them both wanting to cash grab on us. And yes, they're a business. That's what they need to do is make money to be successful. But if they're gonna do it just with by blocking some of their existing users and making it a divisive, toxic space by provoking people, like it's to me, they're hypocritical and they need to look in the mirror again and evaluate how they want to do business. Because for me, I'm not impressed at all.
Okay. I want to play devil's advocate for two topics, two points. Obviously, I about the whole pulling them out of the platform, right?
What's up, OG?
What up, OG? If and this is and I've been called all right, whatever. If you're able to take out this comic book and take it out of VV, but nothing else supports the technology, what would be the point? Could somebody else? I'm asking because I really don't know. Could somebody else? Let's just say VV goes down, and I have my comic books and my MetaMask. Could somebody else create the technology to where I can continue using it somewhere else, or is it just stuck like that? Or whereas like if VV doesn't provide the technology, they're useless. Or can somebody create the technology down the line to where you can bring them into there?
I mean, I would like to sell it on my e-pack, for example. You were just on that site that I asked you to check out, and I'd like to transfer items elsewhere to other places to sell. Like check out my cards. You can sell different collectibles. You could go on My Slabs, eBay, OpenSea, and I get it. OpenSea is for NFTs. Isn't like it, they're selling at all time highs either. What I'm saying is, it's like you should have the option to sell it wherever you want. If I own something, I should be able to do and trade with it, make offers, put it on any other platform I wish. If I feel like I could
Even if
sell
you
it for
can't,
more.
even if you can't see it the same way, does that make
but
sense?
but but again, like these are files that you shouldn't have a problem being able to like move things around or post them on other areas and still move them, and then having them on a wallet, even if it's a token that's represented, it still should come with the associated file, you
That,
know.
that's what I want to know. Is like,
Yeah,
is it a
because they're able to do it on McFarlane. I feel like at this point we're just splitting hairs and it's like making
oh,
excuses,
I see.
like because I'm able to transfer you right now something from my MetaMask, because
Yeah.
you do it all the time with your projects. Your artwork is beautiful and you're able to add utility to it, and you're learning as you go. Each time you're learning different ways to do your drops and do different things, brother. So if you're able to do it, why can't they do it? You know what I mean? It's just more about the limitations of learning about licensed digital collecting. Is like,
Yeah.
when there's a license, you're caught in the middle as a company because that license wants to restrict your ability. They still don't feel comfortable with us having all this access. Like,
Yeah.
that's why it's we're in this like stalemate right now that's going to take years to figure out, because these companies still don't want their stuff being utilized in a way that's nefarious, and then they also don't want, they want to figure out how they're going to give utility at some point, like in addition to what they're already doing. And I think that they're just not ready for, they dipped their toes in and now they realized the water's either too hot or too cold, and they're not in all the way yet. They don't want to put their
Yeah.
foot in.
Okay. I think I tried doing this a while back, but I tried putting my McFarlane statues onto Spatial, and I don't think I was able to actually see the statue. I think that the JPEG, the pictures are a little bit. Do you think that there should be like a universal standard to these things, to where if like you bring it into anywhere? I mean, that's the only thing. That's the only thing that confuses me, right? Because I obviously at this point in my mind, I already gave up on the fact that Vivi's gonna allow me to take these things out. And like it's done in my mind. Like I don't ever expect it, you know. So now I'm just like, oh, whatever. I don't even care, because whenever this was like maybe like a year and a half ago, I took out half of everything out of Veve. Like I cashed out of half of everything, just because I wanted to play around with other projects and Kid Call Beast, Elmon X, what any other thing that I like
Of
playing with.
course.
Um, but when I did that, I left what I left on Veve, knowing that, all right, I'm not gonna take these out. I'm just gonna enjoy it for what it is. Do you think that that's the type of mentality we should take, or we should not settle and be like, nah, if this is gonna be Web3, we need to take these things out? And if so, how do we make enough noise for them to listen?
I just Vivi is a sense of ownership. They want you to have a feel you're dipping your toes into something digital. It's an easy layman way to start collecting in a centralized platform. You need a bigger sense of that ownership. I want to amplify my spidey sense of ownership. I want to be able to go in the market. I'm not asking to take these things on my MetaMask yet. What I'm asking for is to amplify what we used to already have, which was transfers. You bring transfers back. Dino's been always telling me, bring transfers back, make offers. We need to be able to make offers in the market. Like, I could go to your account, look at multiple items you have, make a bulk offer to you for multiple things. I should be able to look in your account, be able to make an offer for your entire collection of comics if I wanted to go for that. I should be able to do a lot more than what I'm able to do. And I also should be able to look at more market analytics within the app. When I click on an item to see last price sold, last mint number sold, like all-time high, I want to be able to look these things up. And I get it. Like, there's going to be third-party apps for that. There's already been those that get shut down. There's going to be more stuff that comes down the line, but what I'm asking for is a lot, but I'm asking for some things that I know they're capable of doing. The transfers is the biggest thing.
Man, that's
If
it.
we could
Yeah.
transfer to each other and I could give stuff away from my spaces, you could give stuff away in your channel, like that brings new people in. People like free things. That was when we were bringing in users left and right. We weren't only in a bull run, but people were getting free shit, so yeah.
Bro, yo, you know what? For a second, I was trying to play devil's advocate and try to counter argue with your points, but as soon as you said transfers, it's like
We just need
you're
that.
right. You're right. You're right. I mean, I think that if I own something, if it's mine, like I mean, in the beginning of Veve, when I jumped on, there was transfers, and I'm a tattooer. Everybody, every one of my clients that came and sat in my chair, I had them download the app, and I was transferring comics to them, just
Yep.
to get them on board. And I think that, man, I get it too, right? People are gonna do off app sales. People are gonna be selling things off app, and I think that's what they're trying to prevent. But is it, can they truly prevent that fully? Right? And is that a thing? Because OpenSea allows you to transfer things back and forth. You can pay for something on OpenSea and then transfer it. Like, is the money laundering enough of a reason to not have transfers, or do you think that's a cop out? Because other platforms have it. How does McFarlane get away with transferring items and they don't get money laundering accusations? How does that work?
Yeah, and they still get their fees. They still get like a little something out of it every time I transfer something. They'll get their, I think they added that in now, or before, like I don't know, but they wanted to crack down on it. And I know that at least Vivi's KYC situation, we're all KYC'd. I think that should be something to motivate people to get KYC'd, is that if you KYC, you can transfer. That to me would be, I think, bullish. We need another exploit that's not so like the gem exploit, like the escrow thing. It doesn't have to be extreme, but having transfers back is crucial. Like I know that Dino, shout out to Dino, he's been preaching this. It's like if Veve got just that feature back, it'd be bullish.
Yeah, I think so too. If we got transfers back tomorrow, my whole channel changes. Everything changes.
Yeah,
everything
you
changes.
You can do everything so different now with your game show. Your game show would bring in so many more people with transfers, bro. You know it would.
Yeah, it'd be over. I'm actually bummed out with my show as of recently, because originally when I first started my show, I was creating these NFTs because I can't transfer. So I had to create my own NFTs in order to give away something. And one of the reasons I created my own NFTs was because of the hopes of me being able to bring them into a Veveverse type of situation and have people put up their Todd with an arcade drawing of a Todd. It's like, how you have artwork in your bedroom, and all of that kind of bummed me out because I almost feel like I'm not gonna be able to bring my stuff into a Veveverse situation.
Yep.
Anyways, that's a whole different conversation with OpenSea allowing me to upload GLB files and 3D files. But yeah, man, bringing transfers back would actually bring a whole new life into the app. And even people watching the show that are not even on Veve is like, go download the Veve app. Any new user, I'm gonna send you a comic book right now for the first 10 people to, stuff like that. So yeah, man, I maybe I should be more of an advocate when it comes to transfers because I really don't really push on that. But
they have MCP, right? Bro,
that's useless. That's useless.
No, but with MCP, you can charge people like 100 MCP points per transfer. You know what I mean? Like,
okay.
Like you can make it so it also burns some of that MCP when you're transferring or whatever, and or you could even make achievements too, where you gain MCP for trades, transfers, and different things when you hit thresholds. Like, oh, you did 5 trades. You get 500 MCP bonus. I don't know.
What about
man.
they charge you gems for a trade? What if, for example, right? For example, let's say you sell something for 100 gems, you're gonna get 8% taxed. So what if you just pay the taxes to be able to transfer? Would that be something?
True. That's true.
Because then that
too.
way, like whatever the floor price is what you're paying in taxes to transfer it. So if you transfer a Todd, you might be paying whatever it costs to transfer a Todd, right?
I don't want to give them cash grab ideas because I feel like they don't need to be like charging us but they could. I mean, to charge us like a percentage over just a transfer, that would be kind of that. I don't know. I'm having a hard time because for me, transfers is just basically being like, yo, man, I'm making a trade. But I get it. They want market action. And what's in it for Veve? Right. Like, what's in it for them? There has to be something to make it like if they're a business, they had to keep the lights on. So you're
Yeah,
right.
and it's almost even the licensors like, no, if you put transfers back on because any transaction, we want a piece of that pie.
Yeah.
You know, and how do you even satisfy them, right? Like, maybe Veve is in a situation. Maybe David Yu is sitting here. Maybe David Yu doesn't even care about none of this stuff. He just wants to have comic books and be able to trade people. And all the licensors and all this stuff is the reason that these things are not being allowed. You know, but transfers, yeah.
It's true. It's possible. I mean, that's the problem, right? There's multiple parties that have to all sign off on everything, so it's such a headache.
Oh my goodness. We're going to bring somebody else on the floor. I just want to say this out loud, just so everybody knows. When I first came into Veve, when I first started going on to Veve, one of the first channels I've ever watched was Dino's. Actually, his was the first channel I've ever watched. So let's get my boy in here. Let's get my boy. Intro. What's up, Dino?
What's up? What's up? What's up? I had to say hi.
What's up, man? How you feeling?
Dude,
Impact's
feeling good,
leave?
bro.
Oh, he's back. He's back.
No, he's here, dude. Pax is good peeps. No, me and him were talking about that the other day. That's why I had to come up, man. Hi, baby. Oh, thank you so much. My daughter's saying hi too. Oh, you want it? Hold on a second.
Yo, we got Dino in the building. We got Impacts. Anybody who wants to join us, there is a highlighted comment in the section where you guys can click, join us, and let's have this conversation. But I want to give big shout outs to Double Quill in the building. She is a writer, artist, collector, and I actually know her in person. That's right. She lives in my neighborhood. So she just dropped her new blog, and it's somewhere over here in her page. So shout outs to her. All right. What's up, Dino?
What's up? No, I just wanted to say I second that. I was joking with you in your last video. Like, I think transfers could save Veve. It's probably the only thing I think that can. And this is my premise, right? My premise is, and people can disagree with this all they want, whatever. All that matters in NFT space is price go up. That's all that matters. Nothing else matters. If price doesn't go up, sentiment never will go up. You people, it's all people care about.
Wait.
Only way.
What if something was fun?
No, man, it won't. People care about price go up. Everyone joined to make money. Like, that's why the sentiment's low. That's why everyone left when they did, because everyone joined to make money. So, and that's NFTs.
All right. A devil's advocate. All right. When I play Grand Theft Auto,
Yeah.
I put in so much money in Grand Theft Auto, like stupidest amounts. And when I stopped playing the game, I never looked back and said, where's my money? Because I got hundreds of hours of utility of me just running around shooting people with whatever I bought. Like Cryptoys, for example. Cryptoys has some gamification coming to it. If the gamification aspect was fun enough to where you had hours of playtime, would you care about those $30?
No, but people don't have that, or nobody has that right now, right? So the current space that we're in, that's why I say people will disagree. But this is my premise. My premise is the majority of people only care about price go up. That's all they care about. The only way to make price go up in NFTs is to give people control. Now, I don't want to sell my Veve NFTs. I only have like 10. I don't want to sell those anyways, but I sold all my NFTs. But I don't want to sell those on OpenSea. I don't care about, there's no market there. I want to sell them on Veve, but I want to sell them my way, how it used to be. I want to transfer them directly. You want to move gems. You want to do things like that. People want control, especially crypto people. And crypto people have money. Now, normal people, digital collecting is not a normal thing right now. Like, people don't want to digitally collect. That's why there's not users onboarding, right? You know what I mean? Like, my opinion is if they turned on transfers and stopped like being like freaking enforcers about it, like how it used to be, Veve market would probably pump. To be honest, I actually think it would pump. I think sentiment would go up. I think users would onboard. That's why the majority of crypto people on board, they buy Bitcoin at the top. They always get wrecked and they always buy at the top because they always join when things are pumping. So if you want to onboard users, Veve market has to pump. That's just my opinion. Could be totally wrong. You know, I got Jar Jar with me. Like,
No. Hello? Oh, what's up, David? Yeah. Oh, you're watching. Oh, okay. Dino, there's a question for you.
yo, David, what's up, bro?
Oh, he says, "What's up, bro?" Oh, he's on the stream. He wants to know, what does he tell Bob Iger about the aftermarket sales and the percentages? because it's not.
Tell him,
Vive's.
tell him he's making more money, bro. They're raking 2.5% on those $50,000 Mermicornos.
Oh. All right, let me call you back because he actually got you on this one, bro. All right, bye.
Bro, all they care about is price go up. Stocks, all they care about is price go up because they got to tell their investors that price went up. That's all people
Yeah,
care
you know, it sounds weird, but the more comics they give us, if they were to allow us to even burn stuff, it would actually give us more of an incentive to buy more, even if they're dumping more, just because we could keep burning them, right? Wow. Okay. I'm loving the conversation. I got some topics. Can someone be a fudder with a large collection? Can somebody with 1,000 collectibles be a fudder?
Well, they blocked Loco. He has 1,500 comics, so yes.
What if Loco was to drop all his comic books at once, or all his collectibles in
They
one
won't.
shot?
They won't sell.
They won't sell, so it'll be okay.
Yo, I think that's the scariest thing for me is like having a whale come in with like, imagine Rolex. It just decides one day, you know what? I'm listing everything. I'm out of here. It's gonna be a bad day. It's gonna be a bad day.
But
that happened in Hero. Actually, a couple whales started fighting each other, selling at the same time. I ended up buying a bunch of their deals and flipping them like a month later for more profit because they were fighting each other so hard.
No way. Is that what happened with the back cows? Because I heard the back cows are $100 right now.
Yeah, I mean, I think what happens is I'm like such a pessimist when it comes to this because I like buy the stuff and I sell it, right? Like I'm always looking for the entry and the exit. Like I think what happened is like reality set in and you realize that the back cow is not a life-changing utility thing. Like it's a digital thing and it was fun while it lasted, but it's not going to be your everything and your, you know, like reality sets in and people bought 50 of them and they're like, oh my God, I put 50 grand in this thing. I probably should get some money out. Like,
yeah. Yeah, what's up with you, Impacts? Are you into the back house? Is that something that you're into?
Well, right now there's a big drama going on. They're going through what we went through at McFarlane and at Veve with the OTC deals. They're having their own little backdoor drama with one of the collectors being able to transfer to like do a sale to all these other wallets. So yeah, like and with the back hell thing, I've always been bullish based off the utility Dino gets because whatever he gets, you know, we just chill. I'll get to go to the movies with him and hang out with him and shit.
Wow. OTC deals. Well, at least Veve could do transfers. You know, at least they can do it. So, Digital Vibes, what's good? Did they change your name from Veve Vibes because of
they stole his name?
They stole it. They threatened me. No, I'm just kidding. None of that actually happened. But
they took his account. They said, we're not giving it back until you give it.
Yeah, they're like, we're going to lock all your stuff unless you give us this name. I'm like, okay, I'll do it. No.
No gold logo for it?
No, not even a gold logo for it. They're like, we'll give you Dino's Toby. That's the best we can do. And I'm
bro,
like, all right, I'll take
dude,
it.
that
Whatever.
Toby's dirty as hell, bro. You don't want that Toby. He's been sold
Dude,
20 times.
That thing's been handed around. It's been part of so many trades. Tell you what. But no, it's cool seeing you guys again. It's been a long time since I've hung out with Dino or MPAX and all that stuff. So, no, I mean, I agree with a lot of stuff you were saying. I actually really like that website you linked earlier, MPAX. It was called like Collect Forever or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah. If the Veve website looked like half of that good, and then they could build it out a bit more. But yeah, I agree with what you were saying too. Kid Arcade. It was just like there's no education about like why you want to collect the digital version. There's no education about I think the price point is too high for like the digital collectibles. Like MPAX was saying, it's like you pay an extra $1 to reserve one, get a physical, and at least you have a chance at a 1 in 100 variant. Same can kind of be said with the digital version, right? On Veve, like you can maybe get a secret rare or whatever, but still, I think the price points are just like too high for new users. The last few people I tried to like onboard and I show them and they're like, wait, $7, $8 for a comic. And then collectibles are 40, 50 gems, 60 gems. I'm like, it starts to add up pretty quickly. I think they need to start having some dollar bin comics, start having some collectibles that are slightly higher mints, low double digits, like 10, 15 gems, things like that. Pretty much everything MPAX was saying earlier. And, I think that would help out a lot of new users because I think with the whole Blackpink drop, I don't think people are not upset about Blackpink and like this is gonna. It's just like the drop is just not user friendly at all. That's my main issue. Like everything surrounding it is amazing. I think I mentioned in the comment before. It's like the IP, the marketing, the advertising, the everything. Like it's amazing, but it's just like if I was a new user coming in and there's like 4 different crafting mechanics and there's 4 different versions of the same person and with an increasing price, and you craft that to save it, and now it's first come first serve, which the new users are just going to get annihilated on. I doubt very few new users are going to get like the gold and silver statue, because everyone that knows how to play the drop are going to know exactly where to click and where to go and what to do. So I don't know. We'll see how it plays out, but I don't know, I'm down to talk about whatever. I don't know. I was just kind of just touching on topics we talked about earlier. So,
well, that side is how I've been doing giveaways in spaces when I first started like joining the community, because they turned off transfers, and I tried to think of how can I give away some cool Marvel stuff, and I'm like, oh yeah, e-pack. I won't have to ship anything. I can just tell people create a free account, and I just would trade them. Like I'd be like, open a free digital card, and I can trade you a comic. I was giving them some of those Disney variant covers that were coming out at the time, because all the new comics hit. They have cards. They tie 3 platforms together: a digital, a comic, and a trading card platform. And you basically have your collection all on this site like a vault. They store your collection like a vault. You can trade with other users on there. You can make sales off platform using Discord or escrows. You can, Dino's done it. Dino's like learned how to use it. It's a lot of fun, and that's why I think I agree with Dino big time. If we got transfers back, and maybe we just have to pay a nominal fee or use MCP or something to where it benefits Veve, I think that would be like big for us, like to motivate people to KYC as well. Like you could give discounts in the store, but I think the motivation needs to be more utility in the market and being able to do trading, being able to do off app stuff. As much as they don't like it, that pumped things up a lot.
It has nothing to do with liking it though. It's a V. I mean, it does actually. Sorry, it's only them that doesn't like it, because on other platforms you can trade. Hold on, baby. So like that is what really could help Veve. Like, to be honest, what's funny? I always get labeled like in certain areas. I actually really enjoyed Veve. I made a lot of money there. I really enjoyed it. I like the IP a lot more because I'm not really a big Batman fan. I actually prefer Disney. I just need to like it to be a profitable market again. It just hasn't been profitable since freaking. I mean, like there's occasional drops since like freaking 2022, right, when I sold. So like, there's something wrong with them. They don't want to allow it because other platforms do it and they're not being sued. I mean, maybe they are. Maybe they're right on the verge of going down. So it's huge, man, in the crypto space. Because I don't think we're going to onboard normal users into digital collecting right now. Like they're not joining right now. We're in the early wave of adoption. So the crypto people are ready though. Like they got money to spend too. They're ready. They just want some control.
Do you think that if Cryptoys allows, because Cryptoys already announced that they got third-party marketplaces, if they allow Disney to be interoperable, are we going to start looking at Veve differently? If Cryptoys is able to do it?
I mean, I would be a fan of that. Here's my usually premise in the space, right? I'm a market. I try to be a market guy, right? So like, I just want to go where the profit is. So if like, I'm bullish on other people's bullishness is what I usually say, right? So right now, Veve is the dominant player. So I feel like if Veve implemented it, it would probably do a lot better, because people in Veve have like to throw a lot of shade at Cryptoys because of like Paul Barron supported them, I think, which is interesting, which is like such a weird dynamic there. But I think it's definitely bullet. You know what it's going to do? There's going to be a lot of negativity in the space that day when Cryptoys allows trading, like if they do that, and they're like, wait, I can trade my Star Wars. I can trade my Mickey Mouse. Why can't I do that on Veve? So I just think trading is a huge thing. I think transfers is a big thing. I think it would really help. A lot of people will disagree, and but my premise has always been the same. Price go up is all that matters right now, and so the only way to get that I think that happens is you got to get crypto people.
All right, we gotta get crypto people in here, man. Damn. I think transfers is the biggest takeaway from today's live stream, man. It's like if we brought transfers back, it's over. I think it'll make it more fun and exciting for me personally if we get transfers back, especially with YouTube in and giving away prizes. Imagine giving away collectibles every week. That's legendary. That's legendary. Maybe they can give specific people transfers, but I think that's horrible because I'm not gonna say no names, but they've given people privileges to be able to transfers already, and it's almost like, oh man, that doesn't feel too good when other people can transfer and you can't. So last word, everybody, last word, because I gotta get out of here. Everybody gets 30 seconds. Last word. Where's everybody at? How you guys feeling? I hope you guys are beautiful. I love you guys. It's Sunday. We're alive. We're here. Pats, where you at?
Do the right thing, Veve. Unblock Loco. You know what to do. Do the right thing. I know you're listening in the grease trap, David. I know you've been in my spaces. So someone in the team, unblock Loco, please. Thank you.
Unblock Loco. Why did they block him? They didn't. I saw they blocked him.
I don't know. Or give us a reason. Minimum a reason. That's all we're asking for. Give us some closure.
And I don't know these guys, by the way, but I don't know Sergio or Loco. But Sergio commented on Loco's page saying that Loco had posted like a picture of a penis on top of a Star Wars vehicle and stuff like that. And like he screenshotted him like, maybe this is why you got unblocked. Do you think that might have been a reason?
Well, I'd love to hear it from Veve. That's what we're looking for. Just a response from Veve of why block Loco. There we go. Let's go.
Okay. Dino, what are you gonna leave us off with, bro? Come on,
$2 Chuck.
Transfers back.
Dude, Chuck you a buck. No, man. Here's the thing. I like Veve a lot. I've always enjoyed Veve. I have my squabbles with them, and they'll always be. But I made money there. It's a good platform. It's fun. Like I said, I wish Veve would succeed. I really do. I really wish Veve would succeed. I wish they would make better decisions. But because then I could come back and I could be a part again because I wouldn't lose money on every drop that you do. So if they I would start streaming again probably because I would enjoy it. And I've always been pretty straightforward. Like, I'm going to mint it. I'm going to sell it. Like, I'm not trying to hide that from anybody, but so I would love to be a user again. So I would love for Veve to turn transfers on and allow some crypto in and out. And yeah, just stop freaking going crazy, man. Like a lot of other platforms do it. It's okay. Your lawyers can figure it out.
Ooh, digital vibes.
Man, there's a lot of moving parts. I really hope Veve just doesn't forget the new users. Like when they are bringing on new IPs, just don't forget about new users, reevaluate the price points, things like that. I think they're kind of catering it too much to established users that have already been here for 2 or 3 years. And they're like, oh, this is good for our current users. We're trying to onboard. Veve's goal is to get to millions of users, right? I would like to see transfers come back. I'm just not sure how they would navigate that because the whole point of just the whole digital collecting experience, why the big IPs got on board is just, hey, when people are selling AF-15 for millions of dollars, you're not getting any of that money in real life. When people sell a physical comic, the whole point was, hey, if there's an exchange of hands digitally, you're going to get paid somehow. That was kind of a big point. I think a huge selling point for the licensors. But now if we bring back transfers, okay, now there's a fee involved. And I just have a feeling the licensors aren't 100% on board with transfers, especially since getting 6% on a Walt purchase is not going to be. It doesn't sound like a lot of money, but if exchanges hands enough and Veve comes along far enough, I'm just not sure how the transfers are going to pan out and kind of keep the licensors and the collectors happy. Where it's licensors aren't happy because they're not making 6% on Walt. Now they're getting 0.5% on a trade or whatever based on the value, right? So I think that's where Veve's struggling with. But now if somehow Cryptoys can pull it off, it's all right, how can Cryptoys pull it off and now not Veve? It's similar IP, similar products, right? Digital collectibles, things like that. So I don't know. I'm really just curious after the first or second drop of Blackpink, just how things pan out. Does it sell out? Are there going to be tons of new users? How many cards are going to be minted? Are people excited? Are the second and third drops going to sell out? Is the first one going to sell out? No one really knows. So just kind of waiting and seeing at this point. But I think Veve's learning, and part of me kind of feels like this drop was created a long time ago before they kind of realized, it feels like the way the drop and the mint and everything was set up, it feels like an old black and white series with the mint numbers are different, that the box prices are different. There's a convoluted crafting mechanic. I don't know, but yeah, I don't know. Everything surrounding the drop is amazing. It's just not user friendly at all. That's just my main gripe.
Okay, okay. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of editions, man. They're like 6 collectibles for each one of the girls. That's a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money.
What about you, Arcade?
What about me? I need transfers back, bro. Like if we get transfers back, and that's why I was saying I'm bummed out with my Sunday shows because it's like, I'm trying to give away some stuff, man. That's what I'm known for. I'm known for giving away stuff all the time, but like people only want my artwork so much. They want some collectibles. I mean, if I could give away a Todd once a month, I mean, stuff like that will bring a lot of excitement into the space. And yeah, bringing transfers back would be good. What else?
Arcade got a stack of Todds.
Yeah, I do. I got 53 of them. Yeah, right. I don't even have one. I actually was thinking about buying one. And it's almost like there's something going on, and we all can see it, and we all can feel it. There's a shift. There's a shift going on, and I don't know if it's good and bad. I think we're gonna find out in a few weeks. I don't think we're gonna have to wait long to see where this is gonna pan out, how this is gonna pan out, and I'm just tired of my vote going down, and I haven't been putting any money in because of that. I haven't put no money in. I'm not even buying things, even things that I want to buy. I'm not even buying, and I'm just like sitting here. I bought a Cat Bronson because I've always wanted one, and it was like down to 80 something. I was just like, what? Cat Bronson for 80? And I'm a tattooer. Mr. Cartoon's a tattooer. I'm connected to that. But like to tell you the honest truth, all of my collectibles that are worth anything over 100 gems, I'm thinking about selling them just to be like, you know what? I might as well just sell sell it and see what happens, buy it back. I don't know where I'm at with it. I'm waiting to see how this pans out. I agree that they need to make it user friendly with the 18-inch Funko Pop. They dropped the ball on that Phygital. If all the Funko users went onto the website, they were confused on what that meant. What is a digital collectible? They could have had a video of the Funko Pop in augmented reality, so people could be like, "Oh, that's what it is." They're just not explaining enough. It's just you don't even know what it is. If you're a person coming in, you don't even know what it is. The Pink Girl promotion, the Black Pink, they should have had some of the girls animated augmented reality with videos so people could be like, oh, that's what it is. Okay, maybe I'm into this. But there's nothing. It's a JPEG. And they always say this is not a JPEG, but that's all you're showing us. Like, even with the first Metamona interview, she's all talking about digital collectibles. David's talking about it's not a JPEG, but the only thing they had on the screen was a JPEG. And it's like, bro, like, come on, show the Iron Man. The Iron Man is dope. Show the Wolverine. Like, every drop should have an augmented reality video before the drop. Every drop.
Bro, we're gonna jump on more with you, man.
All right, I'm done. I gotta get out of here because I gotta go have breakfast with my
fun.
girl.
Yeah, I gotta go have breakfast with my girls too. They're all like, "Let's go eat, bro." Look what you said though. You said price go up. See, that's all what people care about.
Yeah, that's all we care about. Can I hit you guys up maybe in the next week or two and do another town hall meeting? Can we do these often?
Yeah, man.
And maybe I know OG Vault hates me right now, but Vault, please unblock me, bro, please. And also, if you want to come on, bro, we need you. We need you in here. Just be spicy.
OG, unblock them. We love you,
unblock
OG.
me, bro. And I love everybody. Thank you guys for joining us, man. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys.
Yep.
I'll see you guys in the spaces. Invite me.
Good to see
Everybody,
you, bro.
like the video, subscribe to the channel. It is easy. It is free. Let's go.